Hello guys, hello, and welcome back to Football Manager 2023. It's episode number 55. Now a quick delve into the episodes before I get started. Last episode I also said it was episode number 55 as well. Now this is episode number 55. I've released today episode number 42, which gives you some idea of just how far ahead of what you're seeing I actually am. It is the 12th of February. And I've released episode number 42. Now I made a mistake. Episode number 41 is what should have been episode number 42. So for the last sort of 10, 12 episodes, you're going to hear me call them the wrong numbered episode because I've made a mistake. What I've actually done is when I've gone through and edited them, I've somehow managed to miss episode number 41. When I've gone through and done them, I've actually edited number 41 as number 42 somehow. Episode number 41 was our first game of the season in our, I think, first full season in Latvia. So obviously a little while ago now, but I have missed that. So up until between episode number 42 and now 55, the numbers are going to be wrong. So last episode, I've called it episode number 55. That should have actually been number 54. So this is episode number 55. So hopefully from this point forward, I don't make that same mistake again. I've remembered how to count, and we get back to having the episode numbered right when I call it out. But anyway, on with today's episode. We're back here in Finland as the manager of SJK. You can already see that we are the Finnish Cup winners, which means we do get a Europa League spot for next season. Obviously, we've already discussed that. We've done very, very well in the Premier League since you were last with us, though. We're going to have a run-through of the fixtures, see just how well we've done. We'll also have a look at the league table, have a look at what the signings that we've made have impacted the squad and our title odds, effectively, which has obviously made us better. But since you were last here, we took on TPS. It was the 3-0 win at home. Fantastic result. We then had another 4 wins in a row after that to take it to 7 wins in a row in total. We took on HIFK away from home, Miro Koistinen and Ugo Nunez. With the goals, we didn't give up a single shot on target. I think my tactical experiment earlier in the season it didn't work. You can see the last sort of, well, the second half of the season, I've gone back to the 4-2-4 that we've used through the entirety of this save, and it's just what works. It's just getting it to work and getting the right players in the right places. We then took on HJK, a 4-2 win in this one. Alexandra and Leo Johansson both with a double. Tang Young did score an own goal in the 93rd minute. Mikko Lane with another goal, and HJK have had a little bit of a poor couple of years, shall we say. They currently find themselves down in 7th, having won the league 39 times. Of course, when we came to Finland, they were the dominant team, but they're currently struggling to even get into the championship playoff stage. FF Jaro were next up. It was a 2-1 win here. We came from behind. Talvite scored the opening goal for FF Jaro before Stefano Penna and Leo Johansson grabbed the goals for us. Match was a little bit closer than I would have liked, especially in the first half, but second half we came out firing, and the front 3 of the front 4 played really, really well. Koistinen had a poor game. I didn't make any substitutions, though. I think I left this match on and I went downstairs to talk to the wife about something. So I didn't notice Koistinen's poor game, but still picked up the win. Mariehamn were next, a potential title rival at this stage of the season. Leo Johansson with a double and Alexandra with another one. A game that was comfortable right from the off. We did give up a couple of shots on target, but the majority of possession, majority of the shots, and you can see by the team performance here, every single player is in agreeing. So we've had a fantastic game as a club, and 3-0 win there. And then the league broke up. It broke up into the championship group and the relegation group, and our first game was against HIFK, and they brought our 7 run of victories to an end with a 2-1 defeat here. Tekpete opened the scoring for HIFK. Alexandra replied just after half-time, though, but Etu Hoivanen stepped up in the 89th minute to dent our title ambitions here at SJK. with a disappointing defeat, especially when you have a look at the XG match story there on the bottom right-hand side, that we were the better team, and their goal was pretty much against the run of play. So that was disappointing. We then drew with FC Honka, a 1-1 draw here. Una Koskela with the goal in the 81st minute, and I thought we were back-to-back defeats, but Jordan Milne scored an absolute worldie in the 93rd minute. In fact, we're going to have a look at it because it was a great finish to rescue the points in this game. Like I say, Honka did take the lead. Koskela with the goal. It was a free run into the penalty area. Really good skill by the attacker, and I think he's gone through the legs of Colazzo in goal there. But Jordan Milne, 93rd minute, started from a throw-in on the right-hand side for us, Turin with a poor throw-in, but it's a good header clear. Pedersen lays it off to Milne, who first time off the inside of the post rescued the points for us, and I think that was his first goal of the season, and I was very pleased to pick up the point there. Marheim were next. It was a 2-1 win. Again, we left this one very late. They did take the lead in Lindgren, and I was fearing for the worst in our championship group form. But Koistinen scored in first half stoppage time, and then Alexandra stepped up in the 94th minute to secure all 3 points for us in a very poor game, I have to say. There was only 7 shots on target in the whole game. It was not the best of games. So that's where we're at, and we have a quick look at the league table. You can see exactly where we're at because we are currently sat on top. 4 points clear of Honka. Now, Honka and Ilves have been dropping points as well, which is what's helped us get into this position despite dropping points ourselves. Have a quick look at Honka's schedule. They have dropped points, obviously, against us. They were beaten by HIFK not too long ago. Ilves was even worse. Their form, they were on top for most of the season, but they've dropped a lot of points lately. They've had a draw against Coops, a draw against HIFK, and then they were defeated by Honka. So they've picked up 2 points from their last possible 9, which is what's put us in the position to take the title in today's episode, hopefully. We are facing off against the reigning champions in Coops, where a win would secure us the Finnish Premier League title, which will be fantastic for a club like SJK. Like I say, the signings that we did make in the mid-season transfer window have helped us out. It's taken us to 17s from 26s, so it has pushed us that little bit closer to the top, which is great. You can see HJK are still labelled as the favourites by the media, which just goes to show that those they're not set in stone. In fact, HJK are in the relegation group. They didn't even make it to the championship group. So, pre-season odds are a little bit of a take them with a pinch of salt kind of thing. HJK, the by far the most dominant team in Finland. If you have a look at past winners, they've won it more times than anybody else. Have not even got into the championship group this season. So we could be on for our 5th different winner in 5 seasons, providing we can pick up the points here. So without any further ado, let's get into the game. We are away to Coops. Hopefully we can win it, and if Honka do drop points, then that's even better for us. The lineup that we're going to go with for today, by the way, since I brought Dumbia back in, he's been absolutely fantastic. He's been in really good form for us. He's actually filled in at left back in the last game because Mary Darlin was suspended, but Mary Darlin is back for today. We're going to get Tang Young on as well, I think, providing that fills the quota for the 4 homegrown players at club, which it does. So it's going to be Colazzo in goal. It's going to be Tang Young as the right back, Martinez and Oksanen as the 2 centre halves, Mary Darlin at left back. Pedersen and Milne are the 2 midfielders for today, with Penner on the right hand side, Koistinen, and then Johansson and Alexander up front. Alexander's done really well since he's come in, 10 goals in 15 games with 4 assists as well. So I've been very pleased with the young Brazilian. So hopefully we can do this against the defending champions and pick up the Finnish title. It would be absolutely fantastic to be able to tick Finland off the list, especially as it was unexpected this season. I wasn't expecting to do it this season when I looked at the pre-season odds for the title and the poor start that we had. But all the other teams keep taking points off each other, which, 49 points after 25 games, 25 games is not a massive amount. It's only 2 points per game. So a win here would be nice, although if Honka do lose, then we're the champions anyway, regardless of what we do. But we do have an early opportunity here. It's going to be Koistinen with a free kick on the edge of the area, and it's a good one. The keeper's saved it on the line. Johansson with a follow-up. It's a good block by the defender, but we do have the corner, which is going to be taken by Milne in towards that near post. It's headed clear by Pedersen though, and Roche will continue to get it away. We've got some goal line technology here. I wish it would change the camera angle for that so I could actually see whether it's gone across the line or not. Clearly it hasn't, because it would have given us the goal. Right, free kick for Coops to be taken by Luca. It's deep one, headed clear by Oksana. Now Johansson with a chance to counter-attack. He's got Alexandra ahead of him. Can he get him away? Johansson still carrying the ball. He's carried it a long way. Now feeds Alexandra into the area, and it's a great finish by Alexandra for his 11th goal of the season. Counter-attacking football there from SJK. One thing you want to do as a football team is never concede from your own corner, and that's exactly what we've done to Coops. Fantastic play by Johansson. Alexander timed his run to perfection. Gets in there, one touch, great finish across the keeper into the side net, and it's absolutely fantastic. And that, as things stand, are bringing the title up to SJK here. Tang Young with the throw in. Pedersen. Tang Young with the ball into the box towards Koisnen. The header's not too far away from the young Finn on the left-hand side there. But Luca with the free kick. He's gone deep again. They've equalised through Harry-Lainen. Harry-Lainen. Looks like Colazzo made a good save at the first attempt there. But the ball fell kindly for Harry-Lainen again. It's a good free kick. It's a good save by Colazzo, but the ball did fall kindly. And I have just noticed in that bottom left-hand corner, you may have noticed it, HIFK have taken the lead against Honka. So that is fantastic news for us. So regardless of what we do now, we are going to be the champions. Rahut with the throw-in for Coops. Callow, Rahut with the ball in the box, deflected cross. It's headed clear by Oksana, and Alexandra should pick this up, but he doesn't. The defender beats him to it. Now Maninen out to Soa. Nuruddin over the top. It's poor pass though, and Mari Darling cuts that out, feeds it back to Colazzo. Rolls it out to Oksanen. Oksanen looking long for Johansson. Wins it. It's Penner. It's 3-on-2 here. If we can find Koisnen, we have found Koisnen. He's in. The defender got back to him just in time, and it's a comfortable save in the end for the goalkeeper. Right, we're in at half time. We've got one hand on the trophy so far. Honka are still losing, which would leave us 5 points clear at the top, obviously, with just the one game remaining. In fact, 4 points clear. I don't know where I got 5 from. Ball over the top. It's cut out by Tang Young, but it's a poor touch. And now Soa's in. Soa with the effort. Good save by Colazzo down low to his right-hand side to force the corner for Coops, which is going to be taken by Luca. Luca with a deep one. Colazzo punches it away. Good first-time effort there by Callio, but just couldn't keep it down. I was struggling to work out how we were only 4 points clear, because we were 4 points clear coming into this game, but it's because Ilves have moved up to second place with Hunker losing, and Ilves have now taken the lead, so that leaves the gap at just the 2 points. So as things stand, the title is in the balance. It's going to go into the next game unless we can bag a winner here. It's Tang Young with a throw into Alexandra, but it's cut up by Luca. Luca finds Soa. He's forced back to his goalkeeper, who clears it long. Hopefully we can win this. We can. It's Jordan Milne looking out wide left to Koisnen. Brings it down. Looking for Johansson in the box. League's top scorer. It's good. Penner! Stefano Penner with his 4th goal of the season. Restores the lead to SJK, and he brings the title back to the boys in black. We got rather fortunate with the cross there. I'm going to take the goal scorer off though. He is tired. Koisnen did really well. Johansson's cross is deflected. Penner is the first to react, and it's a good finish past the goalkeeper to restore our title-winning lead in the league. Tang Young finds Nunez, the new man on the pitch. He's done well to beat his man. Finds Alexandra in the channel. Feeds it back to Johansson. We've been given a penalty here. Maninen went in hard on Leo Johansson. Now, Johansson is an excellent penalty taker. I don't think I've seen him miss one yet. He steps up. And as I say that, he does miss one. Of course you did. Oh, of course you did. That's the first penalty I have seen him miss. Could that be decisive? It's Koisnen with the corner towards Oksanen at that near post. Just got underneath it too much, and it's harmlessly landed on the roof of the net. Hopefully we can hold on now, as Ilves are still winning. Ilves are drawing now, so we can afford to draw now if things stay the way they are, because we're currently 6 points clear at the top. We're into stoppage time at the end of the game. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. We've done it. We have done it. We are the Finnish Premier League champions with SJK. A fantastic, fantastic season that we've had. It got a bit shaky towards the end when we started drawing and losing games. It was a shaky start to the season as well, but it just shows you how competitive it is in Finland. We are now the 5th different winner of the league in 5 seasons. It's a really, really competitive league here, like I say, in the Finnish Premier Division. But fantastic. We are the champions of Finland, and it's thoroughly deserved after the excellent season that we've had. And hey guys, we've ticked nation number 6 off the list. Slovenia next. We've still got a game to go. Obviously, I am going to complete that game, and then I'm going to start looking at Slovenia. I did look. We're trying to leave the club in a good position as well. So we're looking to bring in some players here. Now, I originally tried to sign this guy. His contract is running out, so I tried to sign him, but it was a £300,000 compensation deal. So I cancelled that. I've put a bid in for 6.25k. to save some money, obviously. Hopefully he agrees to the wage demands. 2k per week. He has. Okay. So there's a new player coming in for next season. Obviously, we're not going to be here now next season, having won the league. But we've done the double. We've done a cup and league double here in Finland. It's been absolutely fantastic. As I was saying, I did have a look at some job security in Slovenia. There's a couple of, in fact, there's one First League team who are insecure in Illuminji. Are you looking forward to Slovenia, where I can't pronounce any of the names anymore? Now, Maribor in Slovenia are the dominant team. Just have a look at how many titles they've won, especially since we started the save, which was here. So all of that, they've lost it twice in our entire career of now, 16 years. So Maribor are going to be a difficult one to topple. So we've got one insecure job in the Slovenian First League. Hopefully we can get in there straight away. There is a couple in the Slovenian Second League as well. Obviously I'd like to try and get straight into the top league. But Illuminigi are currently cut adrift at the bottom of the table. Now they are a normal league schedule by the looks of it. So like summer to summer as opposed to winter to winter, which is what we've done in the last couple of seasons. So I'm going to go away, finish the last game of the season now for SJK. It is against the team who we've beaten to the title in Ilves. And then I'm going to start looking for a job in Slovenia. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Hopefully I can get the episode numbers back in order now that I've realised my mistake. Yeah, guys, thank you. We've ticked nation number 6 off the list. In fact, let's do that now while we're here. Right, here we are. The list. Let's tick Finland off. 6 complete. Slovenia next, then Slovakia, then Poland. So we're sort of in the Eastern Bloc of Europe for quite a while now. In fact, the next 6 nations are all Eastern Bloc of Europe before we come back to Scandinavia with Sweden. But guys, I'm really, really pleased to obviously tick this nation off. Like I say, I will be back next season in Slovenia. But thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Cheers, guys.